waters around you have grown, and accepted that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone. For the times they are a-changing. Come writers and critics who prophesize with your pen, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. And don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin, and there's no telling who that it's naming. For the loser now will later to win, for the times they are a-changing. Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall. For he who gets hurt will be he who has stalled. There's a battle outside and it's raging. It will soon shake your windows and rattle your walls. For the times they are a-changing. Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. The old road is rapidly aging. Please get out the new one if you can't lend a hand. For the times they are a-changing. The line is drawn, the curse is cast. The slow one now will later be fast, as the present now will later be past. The order is rapidly fading, and the first one now will later be last. For the times they are a-changing. For the times they are a-changing.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Centered Congregational Church to all of you. I'm Reverend Bert Marshall, the resident clergy here, the interim minister, and I want to especially warmly welcome all of you. This is an important service, but there's a certain formal informality about it, or an informal formality. So please relax, enjoy, sing out, and celebrate the memory and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Let's see, you're all holding candles. Did everybody get a candle? We have more. Here they come. Did everyone get a bulletin? We have more of those. Okay. Very good. And thanks to all of our musicians and music leaders and choir and everyone. And everyone has worked really hard on this. I think the one thing that you might notice is a little loose, or maybe some of the transitions, but we'll get there. We'll get from one thing to the next, and I'm just really grateful that you're all here. And I want to also thank the Current New Yorker magazine for writing part of my welcome to you. Maybe some of you saw this little piece in the Talk of the Town. On April 8th, 1968, Representative John Conyers from Detroit marched through downtown Memphis with Coretta Scott King, Ralph Abernathy, Harry Belafonte, and thousands of people who had come to that city from across the country 4 days earlier Martin Luther King Jr. had been shot and killed there on the balcony of the Lorraine Motel, and a fugue of disbelief and despair hovered over the crowd as it continued down the road that King had traveled. The march served as a momentary validation of King's work, but Conyers hoped to draft a more enduring one. That week, he introduced legislation in the House of Representatives that would make King's birthday, January 15, a national holiday. It languished in committee. 2 months after the assassination, Coretta Scott King founded the Martin Luther King Center for Nonviolent Social Change in Atlanta. It was intended to serve as a wellspring for works of the type to which her husband had dedicated his life, but it was quickly deployed in a secondary mission to lobby for the holiday, which she later described as, quote, a day of interracial and intercultural cooperation and sharing. In 1971, the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, which King had led, delivered to Congress a petition bearing 3 million signatures in support of the effort. There was little federal momentum. Coretta Scott King kept up pressure on elected officials, writing, speaking, and testifying twice before congressional committees. In 1979, a House bill failed by 5 votes, even though President Jimmy Carter had endorsed it. King then enlisted the aid of Stevie Wonder, who composed, remember this song, Happy Birthday? A jaunty little bit of adjunct pop that included the lines, I never understood how a man who died for good could not have a day that would be set aside for his recognition. And finally, in 1983, 15 years later, a bill passed by a vote of 78 to 21, and President Ronald Reagan, despite his initial reluctance, signed it into law in November of 1983, declaring that Martin Luther King Jr. Day would be celebrated every year on the third Monday of January. Well, it's Sunday, but it's his birthday celebration today, so welcome to all of you. Welcome on this occasion. Let us be of one mind and spirit today as we celebrate his legacy.
Reached out Good evening. Good evening. Oh, okay, great. We're in the responsive reading right now, and in your program, I will read the bold section, and you read the unbolded. Okay? I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all people are created equal.
I have a dream that one day, the children of former slaves and the children of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will someday live in a nation where they will be not judged by the color of their skin, but by their character.
I have a dream that one day in Alabama, the little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with the little white boys and little white girls as sisters and brothers.
This will be a day when all God's children will be able to sing with new meaning. My country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside.
From the hilltops of New Hampshire, from the mighty mountains of New York, from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado, from the slopes of California, and the Stone Mountain in Georgia, from every hill and molehill in Mississippi, let freedom ring.
When we let freedom ring from every village and hamlet, from every state and city, we will speed the day when God's children, black and white, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last.
Hello, everyone. So in the program, this part is billed as the Kumbaya story. And this isn't necessarily the Kumbaya story, but it's a Kumbaya story. And it comes to us from Dr. Vincent Harding, the late, great civil rights elder, who was a dear friend of Martin Luther King's. He often spoke of how Dr. King emphasized the 3 C's of the civil rights movement. These 3 C's were courage, compassion, and creativity. And as we know, music was such an essential part of that movement. The power of music to inspire and embolden. And in fact, it was that, my hearing Dr. Harding speak about this in a taped interview with Krista Tippett, that was part of the inspiration for this service to have a focus on music. Dr. Harding went on to tell about something that happened in the summer of 1964, often called the Freedom Summer, where hundreds of volunteers had traveled to Mississippi to help with the effort of registering voters. So these hundreds of volunteers, many of them college students, were gathered for an orientation for the work they were about to undertake, when word came that 3 civil rights workers had gone missing. Now they didn't yet know that James Chaney, Andrew Goodman, and Michael Schwerner had been murdered. But they knew that their disappearance probably meant that the work that they were about to undertake could be very dangerous work. And so the leaders called all the volunteers together and said to them, you may leave if you want, and you may leave now and go home. We won't think any less of you for your commitment for being here. But we need to decide today who's coming, who's staying, and who's going. So the hundreds of volunteers began to form small discussion groups to talk about what they were going to do. And Dr. Harding moved among these groups to join with them in discussion and prayer. And as he moved from group to group, he witnessed how these groups spontaneously began to sing Kumbaya. Come by here, Lord. And in the end, very few of those volunteers went home. Most stayed to do the work. Dr. Harding goes on to say that he laments the fact that the phrase, "it was a kumbaya moment," has become part of what we say in our culture because it minimizes the power of that song. And he said he could never utter that phrase himself because of the power of the memory of that day in 1964 in Mississippi when all those young people sang Kumbaya.
Someone's crying, Lord, heal the times. Someone's dying, Lord.
Some are dying of hunger and thirst. Someone is dying because someone else is enjoying many unnecessary and superfluous things. Someone is dying because people go on exploiting one another. Someone is dying because there are structures and systems that crush the poor and alienate the rich. Someone's dying, Lord, because we are still not prepared to take sides, to make a choice, to be a witness. Someone's dying, Lord, till the times. Someone's shouting, Lord. Someone's shouting, Lord. Someone's shouting, Lord.
times, someone is shouting out, offering her very existence in love and anger to fight death surrounding us, to wrestle with the evils in which we crucify each other. Someone's shouting, Lord, fill the times. Someone's praying, Lord. Someone's praying, Lord, Kumbaya. Someone's praying, Lord, Kumbaya. Someone's praying, Lord, Kumbaya.
Shouting and wrestling as Jacob wrestled with the angel and was touched and was marked and became a blessing, a bracha. We are praying, Lord, spur our imagination, sharpen our political will. You have let us know where you want us to be. Help us to be there now. Be with us, touch us, mark us. Let us be a blessing. Let your power be present in our weakness. Someone's praying, Lord. Heal the times. Someone's praying, Lord. Someone's praying, Lord. Kumbaya. Someone's praying, Lord. Kumbaya. Someone's praying, Lord.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Samira Evans, and I'm very happy to be a part of this program today with my friends, who are all gathering with me right now. Let's see, we have enough room for everyone. And what I'd like to do is to have my friends, because a couple of other friends joined, and I might get a brain lock, so I want them to introduce themselves. Can you just go around?
I'm Hector.
Hi, Hector. Emily.
John.
Beth. Cindy. Crystal.
Mohamed.
Sheila.
Georgette.
Bronwyn.
Kim. Wendy.
Carrie.
Awesome. Please give a big round of applause for And accompanying us today on a few selections that we're going to do is Franz Robert II on piano. And Derek Jordan on percussion. So the first song that we're going to do is a song that was written in South Africa, and it was meant to honor the late Nelson Mandela for his activism and of human rights and civil rights. And I decided to adapt it to our foremost human rights activist and civil rights activist, Reverend Martin Luther King. This song is entitled "Sing Your Song of Freedom." And at some point, we're going to be asking for some audience participation on both selections. The other selection is a song that was written by, or that was sung and well known by the Five Stair Steps. And they were the first family of soul in 1990, and that finally was given over to the Jackson Five. We're going to start with Sing Your Song of Freedom. Chant la Liberté.
liberty, shine the 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 liberty. Sing your song of freedom, 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 and be free for you and me.
Okay, so glad I got that done. Many sleepless nights. But weren't they wonderful? Please, one more round of applause.
Such an honor to be here today. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Can't hear you. Good afternoon. Ooh, I feel good. So welcome, everybody. My name is Sheila, and among many things, I'm here for the Root Social Justice Center. But today, I'm going to do a reading, which is a responsive reading. And so what I would like all of you to do is to read what's in the bold, and I will read what's in not the bold. And if we could really try to be in solidarity with our reading. So I'm gonna sample it for you all, okay? We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny.
Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
There are some things in our social system to which all of us ought to be maladjusted.
Hatred and bitterness
Can never cure the disease of fear. Only love can do that. We must evolve for all human conflict, a method which rejects revenge, aggression, and retaliation.
The foundation of such a method is love.
Before it is too late, we must narrow the gaping chasm between our proclamations of peace and our lowly deeds, which forsake and perpetuate war.
One day we must come to see that peace is not merely a distant goal that we seek, but a means by which we arrive at that goal.
We must pursue peaceful ends through peaceful means.
Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter.
Let us remember that there is a creative force in this universe, a power that is able to make a way out of no way and transform dark yesterdays into bright tomorrows. Let us realize the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice.
So we've been talking a lot about what we can do in the week and months and years ahead. And one of the things that I've heard a lot of is we've got to talk to each other across races and across with our neighbors in this town. We've got a lot of things to do. So we thought we'd just do that. We'd give you a little chance to take a breath. We've had this awesome music. Thank you so much, Samir. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. We've been singing together. We've been hearing Martin's words. And now it's time to just look at our neighbor, because sometimes that's all it takes. So if there's somebody next to you, if you could just take a minute, talk about how you feel today being together. Talk about what you're going to do this week. Talk about what you think you might do in the year ahead. Just take a minute. Okay, folks. Okay, folks. Okay, folks, we need more time. You're going to change the world. Okay, so I'm going to cut it off, sorry. Now imagine I could bring you each a plate of spaghetti and you could keep talking. That's the idea. That's the idea. There's some really great spaghetti downstairs just waiting for you to circle around and keep talking. And what's better, I'll tell you a little bit more about what's better is that there are also concrete ways you can keep talking, keep acting in this community. We have tables set up for Root Social Justice Center, yes. For Vermont Partnership, yes. For the new NAACP, who know we had an NAACP in Brattleboro? We do. All right. Black Lives Matter, Vermont, how about that? And there are other people here representing the Community Equity Collaborative, and also we're trying to get Brattleboro to be, what is it called? Not sanctuary. Is it sanctuary? Anyway, we're signing up to be something. What is it? City of Compassion. Right? And we're very short of signatures. We know we can do it tonight, and out of this will rise the fact that we are a city for compassion. So there's a chance to sign things. There are a lot of possibilities, a lot of people to talk to. I want to tell you a little teeny bit about the dinner. We have an interfaith youth group. Kids this year come from 3 churches and no churches. Last year it was 5 different faith communities. But they all work together, and we go out to South Dakota and work with the Cheyenne River Sioux water protectors, yes. So we're about to do that again, and if you do choose to sit at a table with your friends and buy a plate of spaghetti, all the profits will go to that trip. So living and learning to be with one another. So now's the time. We're going to take an offering to go to 2 of our first organizations in Brattleboro. Oh, we're going to sing a hymn. Now's the time we're going to sing a really great hymn. And you've got to stand and sing it. It's Lift Every Voice and Sing. It was written for Abraham Lincoln's birthday. He started a lot of this. Or no, he didn't start it, but he carried it on. So if you could sing this in the black hymnal, number 593.
Amen.
a candle. Our call today is to wake up. Our call this week is to wake up. Our call this year is to wake up. Our call our whole lives is to wake up to the truth of the many and microaggressions we and others perpetrate, knowing and unknowingly, to wake up to the truth that Black lives matter because all lives matter, to wake up to the truth that our lives are in our hands to do with as we will, to wake up to the truth that we are one. Let this offering be both a gift we give and a symbol of our commitment to be awake and to take actions we can day by day, year by year, and until our lives end, offer to one another. Let us now take the time for silence as we collect the offering again, which will be split between the Vermont Partnership and the Root Social Justice Center.
Please join us in this little light of mine.